The US-led international coalition first entered Afghanistan in 2001 as a response to the 9/11 terror attacks. But a decade later, during the presidency of Barack Obama, the idea of withdrawing troops from the ground emerged, and it would remain on the agenda for the next two administrations. In 2011, the US Navy SEALs killed al-Qaeda leader Osama bin Laden. Soon after, President Obama ordered an end to the troop surge.
After this initial reduction, our troops will continue coming home at a steady pace as Afghan security forces move into the lead. Our mission will change from combat to support.
Despite promising to end the US mission in Afghanistan by the end of his term in 2017, Obama was forced to U-turn on this plan. Instead, he said more than 5,000 troops would remain on the ground to counter Taliban and al-Qaeda. Donald Trump arrived in office promising to finally bring American soldiers home and putting it with his words to end endless wars. But he said a hasty withdrawal would create a vacuum for terrorists. The Trump administration held multiple talks with senior Taliban leaders, and in February 2020, Trump signed a deal with the group. According to the agreement, all foreign forces would withdraw if the Taliban committed to a reduction of violence.
And we're dealing very well with the Taliban. They're very tough, they're very smart, they're very sharp. But, you know, it's been 19 years and even they are tired of fighting, in all fairness.
Inheriting that deal and also keeping his campaign promise, newly elected President Joe Biden ordered a complete withdrawal in April last year, saying that a Taliban takeover was not inevitable and that it was up to the Afghan people to decide their future.
I've concluded that it's time to end America's longest war. It's time for American troops to come home.
But the drawdown didn't go as smoothly as expected. The Afghan military quickly collapsed, forcing President Ashraf Ghani to flee the country. On August 15th, the Taliban entered Kabul and seized power. The next day, thousands of Afghans rushed to Kabul's airport to leave the country. Some managed to be evacuated, others were left stranded or died trying. After 20 years in Afghanistan, the US completed its withdrawal on August 31st, with the Taliban once again in charge and perhaps even more questions about the country's future security and stability.